yay so long lengths. So we'll cut each 6 metre length into 3 1.95s or so. There for the vertical bars. And then we'll cut a heap of 20mm wide horizontal bars, connect all the T intersections, and then connect all the corner pieces, and then paint it and we're done.
Shout outs to our homies at Red Sky Apparel. If you guys like hemp clothing, check them out on the internet, check them out on Instagram. They've supplied us with some threads and they're helping support the Who Are We Hurting cause. So it's 7:30 a.m. We're just loading up. We're getting ready to go meet the legalised cannabis people here in Victoria. This is another stunt that we haven't really ever done before. As you can see, ladies and gentlemen, we're in the belly of the beast, right out the front of the Victorian State Parliament, and we're making a statement. Who are we hurting? We want legalised cannabis for everybody. We want to be able to grow your own weed at home. We want recreational market just so everyone can prosper and enjoy this amazing God plant that we all love to consume. The best thing is tomorrow's 420. We're having a big party in the park at Flagstaff Gardens. Free the weed!
Yo, we're here for Who Are We Hurting 2024. We're fresh off bail from the Opera House projection. That was a 2-year legal battle and the prosecution withdrew only a week before the final hearing.
Now we're in front of the Victorian Parliament. Sunny Melbourne, even though winter's coming. We're with the lovely David Eddershank, Rachel Payne of the Legalised Cannabis Party for Victoria. We're here to represent everybody. Who are we hurting? As you can see, cannabis is criminalised and we want change.
Hi, my name is Rachel Payne. I'm one of the Legalised Cannabis Victoria Members of Parliament. We're here on the eve of 420 to talk about the hypocrisy in Victoria around cannabis reform. Queen Victoria herself consumed cannabis, and we know this, it's historically recorded. She used cannabis, like many women do these days, for endometriosis and period pain. Yet we see in Victoria that thousands of people a year get arrested. In Victoria, it's roughly 9,000 to 10,000 people a year get arrested just for cannabis possession alone. 92% of those arrests are for possession.
The use of cannabis should not be the crime. It's the victimisation, the stigmatisation and the criminalisation that is the crime, and it needs to change. What an absolute waste of police resources. When the police are saying they don't have enough resources to be able to fight crime, instead they'll be fighting simple consumers of cannabis at a time when the police work cover claims are through the roof, when police morale is through the floor. This is their priority. So we say to Shane Patton, the Commissioner, you've got it wrong, mate. You need to refocus. Commissioner Patton is saying that he will enforce the law, and that's a valid point. It is the law. And so at the end of the day, where this takes us is that the government needs to reform the laws. It is not enough for them to sit there in the background and pretending they're an impartial party. The time for reform of cannabis laws to, at the very, very least, decriminalise to legalise personal use is now, and we call upon the government to show some courage, to show some insight and make the changes that are necessary.